federal government has disbursed 135.4 billion naira to states and the Federal Capital Territory following the second independent assessment of results obtained under the Nigeria COVID-19 Action Recovery and Economic Stimulus. The National Coordinator of the Nigeria CARES Program, Dr. Abdul Karim Obaje, conveyed this information in a statement released by Suleiman Odapu, the Information and Communication Officer of Nigeria CARES, on Sunday. Get the details of that news coming to you from Punch Newspaper this morning. 3 soldiers arrested for stealing 374 ammunition rounds. Troops of Operation Desert Sanity in Maiduguri, Borno State, have arrested 3 soldiers for allegedly stealing ammunition. They were arrested during a covert operation at the motor park along Injitilo Road in Maiduguri. The military source told our correspondent that 2 of the soldiers were heading to Makurdi while one was traveling to Abuja. Get the details of that news coming to you from Punch Newspaper this morning. Police arrest killers of Imo DPO. The Imo State Police Command on Sunday disclosed that it had arrested the killers of the divisional police officer of the Aizu Mbaze local government area of the state. Some gunmen had last Monday killed the DPO, an inspector of police, and a civilian in an attack at Aihara. Get the details of that news coming to you from Punch Newspaper this morning. Subsidy. Federal government to disburse grants to SMEs. The federal government says it will soon commence disbursement of funds under its presidential palliative program targeted at alleviating the impact of the fuel subsidy removal. The statement on Sunday by the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anete, said the program consists of the Presidential Conditional Grant Program and Presidential Palliative Loan Program. Get the details of that news coming to you from Punch Newspaper this morning. And it's time for us to bring in our in-house analyst and public affairs commentator. He's a seasoned journalist and media consultant. I'm talking about our own Mr. Salmon Salami. Good morning, Mr. Salmon Salami.
Good morning, the presenter, and good morning, the Super Citizen listeners.
Let's start with the federal government delegation to COP's Climate Change Summit in Dubai, where former Vice President Atiku Abubakar is saying that President Bola Ahmed has turned that conference into Owambe, and Obi said it's a waste of money. What is your take on this?
It is quite unfortunate that we always move 3 steps forward and 12 steps backward. It is really unfortunate. I understand the federal government has issued a statement on that. I have not gone through it this morning. But be it as it may, 1,428 delegates to that cost 28 is something scandalous. It's condemnable. We have said it here on Citizen FM that we will be critical, but we will not be hostile. This is unacceptable. We are talking of a situation whereby there is hunger in the land, where there is grinding poverty in the land, where Nigerians are facing a very hard time as a result of the removal of the oil petroleum subsidy. This is the time when all Nigerians believe that the government will be prudent. This is imprudence. This is unacceptable. This is not good for this country. The cost of running government is becoming something else. This is a jamboree. I support Atiku. I support Obi on this.
Mr. Salami, if I may ask this question. You see, Nigerian government is trying to woo investors back into the country so that Nigerian economy can grow. And don't you think all these delegations were people of like mind into businesses that can encourage investors to come to Nigeria?
1,428 delegates is too much, no matter what. Check all the other countries. Why? We are talking of scarcity of foreign exchange. We are talking of this need to prioritize government. We are talking of the lack of infrastructures, and we are talking of agonizing situation of Nigerians. This is not good. We cannot rationalize this. This is unacceptable. We will join Nigerians in telling the government to do the right thing. This is not the right thing.
And let's quickly get your opinion on the Senate and the House of Representatives ready to pass the 2024 budget before 31st December.
Well, the budget year starts in January, as according to what we have heard, and going by our plan that we have changed the budget deadline to from January to December. Yes, we should maintain it, and it is a very good development because even Mr. President, while laying the budget on the floor of the joint meeting, asked them and pleaded with them that they should pass it within a record time of about 30 days. Well, I will still say that yes, there is the need for easy passage, but then they must do a good work. They must do a diligent work. They must avoid padding, and they must ensure that the MDAs utilize the appropriated money for what is meant for. For quite a long time, we have been seeing a budget, a padded budget. For quite some time, the budget has not been performing to the satisfaction of most Nigerians.
For the Nigerians?
Well, it's for the banks to tell us, and it's for the banks to ensure that the money it is not a question of giving money and palliative. In fact, this idea of palliative thing, it is now becoming so nonsensical to me, in the sense that can't we channel this so-called palliative to other uses in such a way that Nigerians will feel the impact of government? This feeding bottle palliative thing, it's not the best way to go. You don't end poverty by distributing money, no, but by creating job and by providing the enabling environment for businesses to thrive. That is the better way instead of distributing money.
It's time for our super listeners to join this program by calling this number 0903 2229 797 081 2222206. These are the numbers you can call and be part of this program. This call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother. This is the voice of Kennedy calling from Cairo.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Kennedy.
Thank you very much. Talking about the number of persons, taken by Mr. President to the summit, that large number of persons. It's just like you have a child, you are taking milk, and you are telling the child that please just be taking gari. Gari is good for you, because the federal government has come out to tell us that we should enjoy the hard times. And then we see them spending money lavishly, enjoying money. These people there, I just want you to know that hotels will be rented, money will be spent for their feeding and the rest. But this is a government that is telling us to, just like our in-house guests say, that is highly condemnable. I stand with him and I agree with that. Now, you also read one headline that caught my attention, talking about, the officers that were caught with ammunition. The question is this: where did they got this ammunition? What are they going to do with it? Where are they going to sell it? Now, that is to tell you that if somebody alleged that the insecurity in our country, the security agencies are not left out, will you challenge such a person? Because these people that were caught with these ammunitions are not civilians. So could it be that the security agencies are mocking us, enjoying the insecurity and then causing pains in the life of Nigeria? But I just want to disagree with this, and I just want our government to step up, to dig out and know where these people got this ammunition. Where are they taking it to? What is the mission? Thank you. Let me stop here. God bless every positive thing in Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Mr. Clement. Mr. Salami.
Mr. Kennedy, thank you very, very much for that insightful contribution. I want to thank God that we have hard-working Nigerians, especially the service chiefs. I happen to know that General Chris Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff, is such a wonderful man, very hardworking and is very competent. We know very well that General Musa is hearing us, and he has heard, or he must have heard, about these 3 soldiers that were arrested for stealing ammunition. We know General Musa will not spare them. He will get to the root of the allegation and he will do the needful.
All right, let's get your take on opinion. I mean, APC that won all the seats in Ekiti local government polls.
Well, it's really, really sad that we are gradually moving towards a road that we should not pass through. What is that road? The road to a one-party state. This is not good for this country. This is not good for democracy. There should be plurality of parties and opinion in a multi-ethnic and multi-sectoral situation. This is not a good development. A situation whereby if PDP is controlling a state during a local government election, all the local governments will be won by PDP. If the APC is controlling a state, if there is a local government election, you'll be sure that all the seats will be won by APC. This is not acceptable.
Are you saying that this is not the representation of the interests of the people in Ekiti State by APC winning all the polls?
There's no way I would have said that. All I'm just saying is that let there be a free, fair, credible and transparent election in such a way that all parties are given a level playing ground. We have been on this experiment since 1999. It's the tradition that in a state controlled by any party, it is that party that will win all seats. It is not possible. I don't think that is a correct representation or the correct reading of the goings on.
Okay, 200 lawyers volunteer for Governor Kabiru Yusuf of Kano State at the Supreme Court. What is your take?
Well, that is a good one if they are sympathetic to his cause, but the number of lawyers in itself and by itself is not what is important. It is the erudition, it is the case they have that they want to present, and it is the evidence or evidences that they have, and it is the point of law that they intend to raise and canvass in order to persuade the justices of the Supreme Court to see reason as to why they should make a pronouncement in their favor. Well, 200 lawyers, well, just for the weeks, good for them, but then it is not as much as the number of lawyers that is important in any case. It is the presentation and the competence of the lawyers and what they have to say. Let us keep our fingers crossed.
Okay, let's quickly move to Plateau State, where the Speaker locked on over swearing in of new lawmakers, and he is postponing that till January, while other people said this will raise tension in the political state of that state. What is your take on that?
Well, Plateau of Peace, the home of peace. Well, you see, the political situation in the country is the barometer, the readings is going up. We are eating up the polity, and this is not the way to go. It is not good for our democracy. It is not good for the people. it is not good for the government, and it is not good for the image of our country. The world is watching. Yes, there is a need for us to deepen our democracy, but we must follow the due process, and we must allow the rule of law to prevail. I've been saying it, that democracy thrives better when all the arms of government do the needful in such a way that the choice of the electorate, the choice of the people, and the result of a free and fair election, as done by the people, is allowed to stand. Let the choice of the people stand. Let democracy work for this country. Let's follow the rule of law. Let the law prevail. Let all of us respect the law, and our democracy will thrive, and Nigerians will smile.
What's your take on the ex Niger State Governor Babangida Aliu's statement that Niger State would have been the headquarters of Boko Haram if not that it dislodged them? What is your take on this?
Well, Dr. Babangida Aliu, His Excellency Dr. Babangida Aliu, the chief servant and the ex-governor of Niger State, has come out to tell us what he did to make Niger State peaceful during his time as the governor, and how he dislodged Shekau, the erstwhile leader of that set. Well, it is good that we have the benefit of experience from those who were there before us. It is commendable, but I think he should have given this piece of information to the present administration in such a way that it will help them to navigate this terrible terrain. Having said that, we need peace. And we need peace throughout the states in Nigeria. And all hands should be on deck to ensure that peace reigns. Without peace, we cannot make progress. And I want to believe that the government should be alive, up and doing, and should be sensitive to the yearnings and aspirations of the people. This is the way to go.
Okay, quickly, let's take U.S. investors excited about Tinubu's economic agenda. What is your take on this?
Well, we thank God that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the chief marketer of Nigeria, has been doing his utmost best to ensure that investors do come to the country and invest. He has been trying to dismantle all the bottlenecks and roadblocks in such a way that there will be a conducive business environment for would-be investors to come and invest in the country. Let us help him to achieve this. He cannot do it alone. I plead with Nigerians to help Mr. President to succeed in such a way that Nigeria will be a good place for all of us to live in, and this Japa syndrome thing will be a thing of the past.
Quickly, let's get your take on interim management committee resume in 18 Ondo Council. But before then, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, can you?
Good morning, sir.
Quickly, your name and where are you calling us from?
This is Olusola is calling from Central area.
Okay, can you make your...
Thank you. Classified is the effort of Mr. President and the President administration on curbing unnecessary sums on his agenda. I think there is a need to cut the current expenditure in time of this 1,400 something delegates. That's the first thing. In time of appointment, if all those things are not done, there is no way you can have a good agenda where a lot of money is not going to the current expenditure. Because the problem we have in Nigeria mostly is all this recurrent expenditure that is taking chunk of our revenue.
Okay.
Take on that.
All right. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Jerry from Altabale. Good morning.
I didn't get that. Can you take it again?
Jerry.
Okay, Mr. Jerry, good morning.
My take is in former governor of Niger State. Please, that's what this guy from former deputy governor of the Central Bank, late deputy governor of that, said that most of governors know how this Boko Haram herdsmen take come Nigeria. Kao Baraje said that the new PDP that go to APC plan for if you can even good luck win that election, they will know how they will employ people to come and destroy Nigeria. You see these former governors, they know what is happening in Nigeria. Secondly, economy in Nigeria is a voodoo economy. The federal Tinubu administration doesn't know anything about economy. To me, because
hello. Just make your opinion. You don't need to attack anybody.
My opinion is this. You give a taxis governor 5 billion for palliative. Please, do you receive that palliative this thing? Do you receive it? Take that money, almost how many billion, give the marketers so that we buy fuel 300 or 200. The economy will be stabilized.
Okay. Thank you.
If they don't know anything about the economy, let us first pretend it.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Salami, the last caller is boiling. What do you have to say?
Well, that's his opinion.
Okay. Quickly, let's get your opinion on, your stand on the interim management committee resume in Ondo councils, in 18 Ondo councils. What is your take on this?
You see, having interim council in local government is undemocratic. That is not the way to go. And I think local government administration should be handled by elected officials.
Okay. Hold on, sir. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you speak louder?
Good morning. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you now. What's your name and where you're calling us from?
It's Clement from Malabar.
Okay, go ahead. Make your point quickly.
My own is, you see, I don't know why people are complaining about this palliative of the gym. Sorry, Mr. Salami, if I may ask, are you aware that Nigeria has been feeding on palliative since 1999? You know why I'm asking this question? Okay, if everybody is now saying that they should put that money, some will say put the money in refinery, put the money, give the oil marketers the money. Then let me ask, at what point our refinery stop working? Is it just under the Buhari administration or under this President Tinubu administration? Our refinery has not been working since democracy took over. Then are Nigerians aware since then that our refinery has not been working? Then how Nigeria has been surviving? We have been sitting on palliative, and people maybe is in a different form that people doesn't know. You get my point? See, and another thing is this: if somebody is blaming Tinubu giving governors money and whatever, who do you expect the Mr. President to? Is it not? It's your governor, not your everybody. Your senator, your governor, are they not the close person to you? I don't even understand what the okay. This month, okay, they want to play money to almost 12,000 million houses. We said no, they should not pay the money to your account. Now they give your governor and your representative the same palliative, and we are still complaining. I don't even know exactly what Nigeria wants.
Okay, thank you.
I know Nigeria will be great.
By God's grace. Thank you very much.
The person on board is somebody who knows the road. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello. Your name again, please? Okay, can you quickly make your point under 30 seconds,
Okay,
please?
thank you. You know, Nigeria have not understand the system. The issue of repairing the refinery is one side. Palliative is existing in the whole world. There is no way you can tell human being to wait until refinery repair before you do what you need to do. But
Okay.
the problem we have is that some Nigerians are collecting this palliative. They are not entitled to. That's the problem we have.
Okay.
They want to share rice, and you that you can even buy 10 bags of rice, you are there to even collect out of it. Why can't you join the government and also share rice?
Okay. You have made your
Thank you.
points.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Salami, what's your take in all of this?
Well, they have expressed their opinion, and I think they are entitled to the opinion.
Now, that's the much we can take today, Mr. Salami. Thank you so much. And our super listeners, we want to thank you very much for taking part in this program. Till we meet again tomorrow, my name is Okikiola Kosim. Thank you.